Hi everybody, it's Traci from Downwarddogrising. Today I'm going to give you an exercise on the Cadillac in Pilates, and it's Swan to do extension for your spine. And then if you don't have a Cadillac, then I'll show you what to do to extend your spine if you're at home on a mat. Okay, so join me. Let's begin. So if you don't have a mat, if you don't have a Cadillac, you have the floor, if you have a mat, what you could do is lie on your mat like I am, tops of feet, just rest on the mat. What you can do here is place your palms down, and then you're gonna have your hands wider than shoulder width apart, tilt chin softly forward towards front of neck, and then what I want you to do here is think of a turtle poking his head out of the shell, but you keep the neck long and you're lengthening your breastbone away from the table, from the mat. Exhale to lift if you want to support your low back more. You would inhale to lift if you wanted to come up higher. So you're just elevating heart, breastbone from your mat, come back down, and exhale, scoop abdominals in. Make sure those core muscles really draw to the back of the ribs, to the low back area. And 5, lower back down, and 4, strengthen your back, and 3, exhale, 2 more, and inhale, exhale, last one, inhale, exhale. Now take hands under your shoulders, come up onto your hands and your knees. We want to plug your arms into the back of your shoulder girdle. What that means, go to the bottom edge of your shoulder blade, anchor it down to the back of your pelvis, tops of shoulders stay away from ears, stretch your arm forward as you're anchoring from under your blade. And then you bring your arm to the mat, pull the shoulder blade to the back of your pelvis, bring arms back to the mat, 8. Your core is strong, 7. So you want to feel how you have to go into the back of the shoulder blade as your arm stretches forward in line with shoulder, and 5. Good, exhale, tighten core to low back, 4, and 3. 2 more, exhale, 1 more. So this will strengthen the back of the shoulder girdle, so you feel how there's length along sides of neck. Good head, neck, shoulder organization. The blades anchor deeper into your muscles in your back, and then you go other side, you lengthen, and then you come right back. Exhale, scoop your core tight. Inhale, then you exhale, scoop your core tight. Hip bones face the mat, and 7. Making sure you keep arm bone deep down into your shoulder socket. 6, core is strong, and 5. We want good shoulder mechanics, 4, and 3. Exhale, it's like you gotta go. 2 more, inhale, exhale, last one. Excellent. And now I'm gonna bring you to the bar in Pilates. We have a push-through bar. So here's the push-through bar. So if you have access to one of these, you could have the tops of feet like towards the end of your mat, pressing against it. First part is to establish where do your head, neck, and shoulders need to be. So what you would do, you would tilt chin slightly forward so you avoid hyperextending your neck. You press from armpits down to your palms. Now do a couple little shoulder shrugs where you actually allow shoulders to shrug into your ears, and then you just kind of pull them back down away. You're gonna lift them up, warm them up, and then pull them back down and away. 3 more, because this will get you into the right starting point. 2 more, and last one. They lift and then pull back down. Now this is your starting point, and then I'll put the spring on in a second. I just want you to feel sides of neck are long, core scoops in away from the mat. Then what you do, your shoulder blades are anchored. They're not pinched together. There's still a space mid-back in between them. Now from the armpits to the palms, You press your palms away from you. You're deflecting the energy away from you as you rise up. And then you lower back down. Inhale, you elongate, you scoop your core tight. You exhale, you rise up. Now think of lifting from mid-back to top of head. You rise up and then you lower down. Inhale, and then you exhale. If you know your low back is properly stabilized, you would inhale, exhale, come down. The inhalation will facilitate your extension. And 3, you're gonna inhale, come back down. And 2, inhale, come back down. Last 1, inhale, come back down. And then just rock hips side to side, release your back, come into a little rest pose, like this. Sit back, hips over heels, relax your forehead into the mat. And I'm just gonna attach a spring, and then you have to have that really great shoulder girdle mechanics before you do stuff with lifting your arms up over your head. Otherwise, what happens is your shoulders will scrunch up into your ears, and then you lose your shoulder girdle stabilization, which is the whole point of us in Pilates. So once you release your low back, if you do not have a push-through bar, I'm gonna have you do something different. Press tops of feet into your mat. You would inhale, you would hover above your mat. You would keep your shoulders away from your ears as you exhale, stretch arms, bend the elbows, and then come back to the mat. So you go up, scoop core tight, exhale, reach overhead, inhale, and then lower down. And you lift, and you reach, you come in, and you lower down. That's if you have no push-through bar. If you have a push-through bar, your hands are gonna come onto it. And then, so say you're okay with your shoulder girdle stability. You know you can anchor them down your back. You could keep the space between them. They're apart. They're not pinched, squeezing tight together. Blades down back. So the first part, you pull the blades down the back. Now, if you want to come up into a higher, deeper extension, because you know you're stable, you could reach the bar back like that behind your head, and you really scoop your abdominals deep. And then you're going to slowly come back in and stretch the arms long. So shoulders stay away from the ears. You would breathe in and lengthen, and then you'd slowly come back. So the more those ribs lift up off the mat, the lower, the deeper down the spine you go. So as my ribs lift off mat, I'm going into my lumbar spine. We avoid any compression at all. You inhale, the blades are deep into your back, and then you exhale, you come back down. Let's do 3 more. Feel how shoulder blades anchor, neck is long. You inhale, and then you exhale, come back. You inhale, and then you exhale, come back. Last 1. Feel fully integrated. Gently come in. You're going to release that bar. You take your hands real close to your rib cage. Press up to hands and knees. And then one more time, if you like, take your arms behind your back. Relax your forehead into the mat. Feel the stretch across your upper mid-back. And everybody can do this, whether you're on the mat or the Cadillac. And breathe. Feel the openness across front of collarbones. And feel the spaciousness across your upper mid-back. And this will help you when you do rocking swan in your mat class. Inhale, exhale. One more deep inhale, release your spine. Gently bring hands under shoulders, press up, and there you have it. That's how you can do extension to train your spine, because everyday life is all about forward motion. We don't walk backwards. We drive, we face forward, we sit at a computer. So we're just like pulling our whole body forward like this. We're tightening our pecs, our chest, our shoulders, and then we get really overstretched and we get weak in our upper middle back. So that's why it's important to try to create balance in your life. So if you're always seated, you have to do some extension, you have to do some work to counterbalance yourself. And that's my tip for today. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye. So practice your extension. You won't regret it. It'll open you up. Peace.